Oh, I think it's time for another whiskey review. Let go. Welcome back. Like I said, another whiskey review. This is another special one. This is another Ardbeg committee release only. And I've got to thank my man Oliver. He hooked this up for me and I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. So that's your shout out, sir. And now we're going to review this goodness. I hope it's goodness. I've never been let down by Ardbeg before. So yeah, let's pour ourselves a little dram and give it a test run, shall we? Like I said, it's another Ardbeg committee jobby. This one they have named Ardcore. It's got a bit of a punky vibe going with it. If you see this online, you see that it with a box now. This didn't come in. I don't know if it came with a box, but it was just sent to me in a plain box when I got it. So I don't know if our man's kept the actual boxes in or not. But I saw that it's got that sort of like the Never Mind the Bollocks, this is the Sex Pistols album, whatever that was called. Not really my kind of music, so I can't really tell you what it's called. But yeah, it's that sort of style of like writing, you know, the old blooming newspaper cutting things over like Maggie Thatcher's face and all that sort of malarkey. Talking of Maggie Thatcher, her and Jimmy Savile were definitely is her daughter actually Jimmy Savile's? Just saying, you know, I'll put that out there for anyone who watched the Jimmy Savile program that was on Netflix. Allegedly, I don't want to get myself into trouble and all that. So yeah, so this bottle, it is by volume it is 50.1%. That extra 0.1 is this what's going to take over the edge, I think. So yeah, it had, if you're seeing the little video clip I did, the little B-roll, that it had a nice little zipper top there. I've actually still got it here. So yeah, it had like a little zipper style top there with the old tartan on it. Can I read this without it giving too much away? I think I can read the back bit. Yeah, so taste buds punctured, it says. It's made from black malt from Ardbeg, a distillery with more ups and downs than a pogo in punk. Comes Ardcore, a wild whiskey. It's not just about the maturation, but more what happens up front, centre stage. Made using a black malt barley, roasted to within an inch of its life, this smoky, spiky spirit is fit for the most hardcore of fans. Well, luckily, I am an hardcore Ardbeg fan, so yeah, I shan't read that because I think that's got some tasty sort of stuff what I should be getting out of it. So we don't want to do that because it'll get fed into my head and then I will talk and taste what I've just been told. So we'll leave that. But yeah, as always, very light in colour, as most Islers are. Not that really matters two pennies anyway, really, does it? So, yeah, what's this girl's legs like?
Oh, see those legs, man.
Yeah, they're actually quite a bit. They're actually just coming down quite quickly. Actually, they're not actually that slow. Yeah, it does seem quite wishy-washy. Doesn't seem overly viscous. But who cares about that? It's what it tastes like, innit? It smells and tastes. So let's just get on with that. I actually poured this about 10 minutes ago or so. I thought I'd let it sort of oxidise a little bit first because neck pours of a bottle I find sometimes can be a little bit meh. As you get further down the bottle, it seems to be getting to its best. So I thought I'd let this get some oxygen to it, and then hopefully it'll I'll be able to get more out of it. So I might not. Who knows? But if I don't get much out of it, I'll probably do another review later down the line. Well, at least I'll do it in my book, just so I know. But yeah, neck pours can sometimes not be the best, especially when you're not a som. So I'm definitely not a som, so far from it. So let's go for it. Jesus, it's definitely sharp. Really citrusy. It has. It's got such a bite. It really bites in your nose, big time. It's got a really bacon, but like a baking spice sort of note to it. So I mean, I did last Ardbeg video I did was the fermentation, and that was zesty, but this is zesty with that added like to the nose. You know what I mean? It's got that bit of extra Bruce Lee karate kick to it. It's not overly medicinal. It's a bit of a chocolatey note in there. Like a chocolate fudge, I'd say. If you've ever had a fudge bar, it has got a slight chocolate fudge bar sort of taste to it. Who makes them? They Cadbury's or Nestle, or I think they're Cadbury's, aren't they? It's got metallic. It's almost like smelling like when you drink something out of straw, like a metal straw. Which I use metal straw on the daily. I have to use a straw. When you've got a beard, it's all about that straw life. It's some strong cleaning materials as well. I think sometimes you explain things and like in your head it's pleasant, it's nice, but the thing that it reminds you of is something that someone else might think like, that sounds gross, mate. But no, you know, I mean, I like having a nice clean house and stuff, you know, but this is I don't know, it's got like a cleanery kind of nose to it. Have you had what I think they were called fireballs, or they're like aniseed. It's got like an aniseed fireballs sort of note to it. It's not as hot, but aniseed has got that sort of like a spice. And I suppose because this is quite like a pokey nose, it has got that aniseedy sort of going on as well. Yeah, it really has. I'm never sure I've really told the difference between aniseed and fennel, but I mean, it could be either or. I mean, you do get like a vegetal sort of smell in whiskey, so you know, it could be either or fennel or aniseed. It's a slight nose of like fresh leek as well. So yeah, it's definitely getting vegetal notes. Anyway, let's take some of this. The more I swirled it round, the more oily it's looking actually. All right, let's take it down, baby. That has got some serious smoke. That is so smoky. It's literally smoke and ash all in one. I normally get one or the other in them. Here's something smells a bit like fresh smoke, or the ones that have sort of got that ash, that sort of died off smoke when you've had like a barbecue or something. It's sort of a few hours later and it's died off. But that is both at the same time. Oh, it is good. I mean, I love Islay anyway. I love Ardbeg. But yeah, that is so smoky. You get like a burnt charcoaly taste. Then you get like, on the finish is sort of like some sort of fruity pie where it's been burnt. So you know, you've got like a pastry crust, and the crust is really like overdone. Or crumble, either or, but they've, you know, it's overdone, and you got that pastry, burnt pastry kind of taste, which also might sound shit, but I think it tastes wonderful. Obviously getting the normal sort of brine sort of tastes, but first couple of mouthfuls weren't too salty, but the more you have, I think, because it's obviously in your mouth, it's coated your mouth, you're getting a bit more salt. But yeah, that smoke is thick. So smoky. Not getting any I normally get like a meaty sort of taste when I drink an Ardbeg. I'm not really getting with this. There's no sort of like mapley bacon or anything like that, like you'd get with Oogie. I just call it Oogie. These words, and you know, they're not part of the English language. I don't know how to pronounce them properly. Getting a metallic taste as well. You know, the old money sort of taste. This is definitely not for a noob. If you're just getting into whiskey and you haven't really experienced Islay before, I wouldn't recommend this to you, because this is far too smoky and too pokey. That rhymed. It's too smoky and pokey, I think, for a new whiskey drinker. It's definitely something for a more advanced palate, or if you know you're really into your Islas. Yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted, I don't think. If you're quite new to Scotch drinking. Now I've had quite a bit more, so my mouth's getting more and more acquainted to it. I'm starting to get a bit of a sweeter fruit taste come through now. I wouldn't say a butterscotch, I still say it's sort of like a toffee. But yeah, there's definitely a toffee note coming through. It is that little bit sweeter. The more you drink it, the more sweeter. So basically what I'm saying is drink a bit more. So yeah, I'll probably put a little bit more in and carry on the pie, so to say. But yeah, once again, I'm impressed. I'm happy. Another good Ardbeg bottle, and thank you very much once again, Oliver. What more? So what does it actually say at the front? Actually, I can read it. So, created with black malt barley, Ardcore is the first for Ardbeg, and probably whiskey. Aromas of dark chocolate and brittle toffee. Yeah, it's that toffee. Let's say brittle toffee. It's more of a toffee fudge I got. Yeah, toffee for clash. Well, amped up a note of aniseed. Yeah, aniseed, fennel, and charcoal. Well, that's, you know, the sort of burnt, smoky sort of taste is, you know, same sort of thing, isn't it? Elbow their way to the fore. It's puncture your palate and trash your taste buds. This is Ardcore. Yeah, well, they're not wrong. It's definitely got some to it. And yeah, that's another bottle to the collection that I am going to be more than happy to drink. So, cheers. I've got a couple of YouTubers who I'm friends with who I'll be sending them a sample of this. So Matt Cigars and Whiskey and Kelly Sparks Unlimited Whiskey Reviews. A bit of this will be coming your way in the next month or so. So see how you get on with it too, boys. But yeah, until then, thanks for watching. I shall catch you on the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've tried this, or if you're lucky enough to get any of this, then leave a comment to let me know how you got on with it. And until next time, which I don't know what I'm going to be reviewing next time, but I'm sure it'll be something wonderful. And as always, thank you very, very much. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next Jigs Reviews, or maybe in Jigs' Lounge Cigars and Drinks, if you watch that as well. If not, link up here, go and check that out. Should be a new video coming in next week. Plug, 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 plug! Delicious. I might have to pour some more. Be rude not to, won't it? Catch you next time.